we are at AIMexpo in Las Vegas, and I met Kevin here, who built a pretty badass bike. Tell us who you are and what you have here.
So I'm from Steady Garage, and Rawrr asked us to do this project for them. So their designer actually sketched out the bike, and we had to figure out all these pieces to get it to work. Some of the stuff that you see on here, such as the foot brake design, is actually early prototypes of what will be on the production bike. And that right there was designed by our engineer, Jimmy Chen.
Awesome.
Yeah, so these wheels are from Rolling Sand. We had them re-powder coated. We machined fresh hubs so that way it would adapt onto the Mantis e-bike.
What about that sprocket, man? What's going on back there?
So this is actually the factory sprockets that we just recolored.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's still the same gearing because you know, this is just like concept, so that way people can look at it and get some ideas. This whole tail section is the most complex part that we have to build from scratch.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of like shapes and stuff like that. How the weight is angular and flowing with the frame. So it's quite, there's a lot of details into it, just to make sure that it's off the board.
Yeah, you could probably look at this for hours and just look at all the details that you guys put in here. That's pretty amazing.
So their designer, Leo, did a great job on it. And then we added our own touch of customization. So these are all CNC machined at our warehouse. Driven carbon fiber handlebar, building pieces like the stem nuts. This whole plate is all fabricated by us as well, and then we put the KC Aero 3 flex light on there. This fender is actually from a Honda Ruckus that we retrofitted to fit onto.
And that's real carbon fiber too.
Yeah, it's real carbon fiber. This is made by Panem, detailed by Panem. So he's actually a local in Vegas that that does all the carbon fiber work.
Who makes the actual fork?
This one's actually the factory fork from KKE.
Oh, it's KKE fork. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we also went with motorcycle brake system. So this is actually a Nissan 2-piston caliper.
Oh yeah.
Galper rotors.
Way thicker.
Yeah. So that way it can take the additional speed from the 72-volt battery, more powerful motor.
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
It looks like a circle track bike.
Yeah, a flat track.
Flat track.
Yeah, that was the whole concept idea.
That's cool.
It's all wrapped and all that. It was like they wanted to do kind of like a split two-face. So this side is one color and the other side is another color.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, it's white on this side.
Yeah, and then same thing with the supermoto bike. That
let's talk about this one. What'd you guys do here?
This one we went with supermoto setup, 17-inch wheels, Dunlop slicks. So we wanted something that would tear up the go-kart track. And this was something fun that we wanted to play around with. We switched out the tail, we simplified it, shortened it up a little bit, put some bash bar guards on here.
Nice.
Wider pegs, but yeah, this thing was shred.
Oh,
it's
these
really
are nice, man.
Yeah, these are from Prickly. So we wanted to kind of put something on there that was a little bit wider and more comfortable.
Yeah. Very cool. And then up here in the front?
This one is actually a factory fender that we trimmed. So that way it has a shape that's different, a little bit more aggressive. So we eliminated like the back portion of it.
Oh yeah.
More aggressive.
And I can tell the difference on the brake rotors too. Like these are obviously thinner.
Yeah, these are Galper. It's meant for mountain bikes, downhill mountain bike brake system. But since this bike we wanted to like shave the weight and make it more compact, the weight of it should be alright.
Yeah, you're shaving every ounce you can.
Yeah, whereas that one is running bigger wheels, bigger diameter tires. So it definitely need the motor brakes for sure.
What wheels are these anyways?
These are actually made by 73 Moto.
Oh,
yeah, so we reused the hub from the Mantis, and then we got it relaced to the 73 Moto barrels.
Because those are some beefy wheels, man.
Yeah, we maxed it out. We actually had to narrow it down. If you notice, it actually touches the
oh yeah, you're right on there, man.
So when it travels, it barely clears everything.
That's badass, man. Very cool. Too bad we can't do test rides over here, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool. So if guys wanted to like mimic this and build this themselves, like are these parts all one-off or what?
Yeah, they're pretty much one-off. Except for like the billet parts, we could definitely sell it, and we do offer it. But like some of the body parts, those are all one-off, unless Rawrr decide that they want to mass produce it.
Oh, okay, so this is for the show.
Yeah, this is only for like a concept, just so that way people can get some ideas for it.
Yeah, well, you guys did amazing work, man. That's beautiful.
Thanks, we appreciate it, and I'm glad that you appreciate like the style and all that.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's very cool. So if guys want to contact you about this kind of work, you guys have a website?
Yeah, it's www.steadygarage.com, and then check us out on Instagram and TikTok, also Steady Garage.
You guys did some mopeds like last year too, didn't you?
We do a lot of like the mini moto, the Grom.
Mini motos, yeah, the Grom.
And,
Yeah, I seen your Grom. Yeah.
Zoom-ons. Anything that's small displacement because it's fun.
Yeah, I've seen your stuff before. That's right. Cool. All right, there you go, guys, man. Pretty badass bikes.
Thanks.
Very cool. All right.